Blog Talk Radio.
Hi, and welcome to the Diva of Days of Our Lives and Friends. Tonight we're going to be discussing this past week's show. Be sure to check us out on, hear all our interviews and all our shows here on Blog Talk Radio. We're also on Google iTunes and on Twitter at Diva of DOOL. We'll also have a Facebook page. And with me tonight I have Carrie, the Diva. Hi, Carrie.
Hello. Hi,
and Jen.
Hey.
Yeah, and I'm Mary. And Jen. Hi, Jen.
Hi.
Where can we find you?
I'm at REXJDK at Twitter.
Okay. I'm Marianne. You can find me at Mama_Hooch. And we have, I don't know if Anna will be here tonight. You can find her at CausyHooch. She said she might be able to call in. She wasn't sure. And also be able to check out our friends at Bob Hapka and at Amy Hapka. They promised to call in, but we haven't heard from them for a while, but hopefully they will. And also check out at Lauren Coslow and at Thaao Penghlis and at Tripp USA, who is Ian Buchanan. And before we get started with the show, just want to remind everybody, if they haven't heard, we've been trying to put it out there on social media that we're going to be interviewing Thaao Penghlis and Leann Hunley tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Their time, Pacific time. So anybody, hopefully get in and call in. I think it's at 914-338-1239. Call in and talk to Thaao and Leann. Ask questions because Thaao likes to get questions. He likes people to call in, so he's looking forward to it because he's going to be returning on Friday, July 26th is his first return. So hopefully everyone can check that out. So how's everyone doing tonight?
I wanted to mention our friend Amy Hapka. She lost her mother. So if you guys want to...
Oh, yeah, I had seen that.
Tweet some condolences to at Amy Hapka and her husband at Bob Hapka. So we're really sorry for Amy's loss.
Yeah. I did see that. I did see that on Facebook. You usually can contact them a lot on Facebook. Oh. Okay. So did everybody see the show this week?
I saw
you were. Did I see you tweeted? Yeah, I saw you tweet. I was looking at your the Diva of DOOL, and you were tweeting some stuff. So it was. I just saw you said about the salt. Yeah. You haven't. Sometimes I catch it, and sometimes I don't. Yeah. Oh yeah. You checking out the salt and pepper shakers on the Hernandez table. You said you were liking
they were beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't
even notice them until you pointed it out.
Well, I have to say, Rafe's got a really nice house, and he has very beautiful copper salt and pepper shakers, and the pepper is a pepper grinder, so I'm very impressed. I deal with them quite good. They're beautiful.
Yeah, with a big H on the wall. I always see that. I don't know. That always catches my eye, that big H on the wall. You've seen that, I suppose. I don't know. That always catches my eye. But, yeah, different. So it's fun to see Rafe. Hadn't seen Rafe for a while. So, yeah. So what did you like about this week's show? I enjoyed Xander, I have to say. I always Xander.
Yeah, Xander and Kristen and Susan. That was the highlights for me.
Oh yeah. So we had Xander, of course, Kristen kind of threw Xander under the bus. But but then eventually he got immunity from from Eve, before he knew that, Kristen had that plan of Ted and Hope blaming Stefan. So he come back after her. What did he do? Come back with a he kind of basically attacked her, more or less, and ripped off her face. How did everybody? I guess you could say ripped off her face and took her mask, and wouldn't give it back to her, which was smart on his part.
Yeah.
And so he took that, and then she's like all upset, and she's trying to call him and everything, and then he sends her a package, and she opens the package, and it's this. I saw that you put on there. It's a Mexican. You tweeted
it's
Mexican wrestling.
Yeah, mask.
Wrestling
yeah.
mask.
Well, my sons used to watch.
I thought it was a Power
WWE.
Ranger. That's what.
No.
Oh, okay.
I gotcha. It's a Mexican wrestling. Yeah. There's There was this one character on WWE in particular. His name was Rey Mysterio, and he always wore that mask.
Okay.
But yeah, that's a normal Mexican wrestling match. Not mask. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I was never into that wrestling thing, but it's kind of what it reminded me of, like this Power Rangers. But I said, but I thought that was funny. That it's for, and she actually put it on because Gabi came to see her.
Yes.
Because actually she was coming to see Nicole because she's blaming Nicole. She thinks Nicole is the one that's behind all this, trying to frame Stefan to try to get back at him. So she opens the door, and Kristen has that mask on. And she's like totally like what's going on here? Totally confused. So, and I'm enjoying Gabi. I'm enjoying Gabi too. And liking Gabi. Gabi and Stefan, and so anyway, so Kristen's like she's going crazy because she can't go out anywhere without having something, and then she gets the bright idea that she gets under her bed and brings out the suitcase and brings out the Susan costume, and then she comes to the Kiriakis Mansion to find Xander, and she walks in on Brady, all sweaty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have to say Brady's looking pretty good. Oh, and did you see the one part where he comes downstairs and Xander's there, and Xander looks up and he says, "Oh, nice pecs." It's like the two of them. It's like, except Xander didn't have his shirt off. Xander had his shirt on, so but they both look pretty good without their shirt on. But So then Kristen's there, and she confronts Xander. Oh, and Will and Sonny are there.
Yeah.
Actually, they're the ones, right, that opened the door?
Yeah, and they tried to get the gun from her.
Yeah, go ahead.
They
found the gun. They went for her purse. Yeah. And of course they're surprised because, she didn't give them any notice. And I have to say, Stacy's Susan, it's spot on. I mean,
yes, it is.
Sometimes you would think it's even Eileen Davidson. She's she's as good, really, as Susan.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. Anyway, I can't tell much of a difference when each actress plays that part. I think she's pretty good. So then I remember she was talking to Xander, and they were kind of going at it. And do you think at first Xander realized that it was Kristen?
No.
Under there, I think he thought it was Susan, right? Until she started.
Yeah, it wasn't until she whips out the mask.
Yeah.
Then he realizes it was Kristen.
Then he knew. Right. Because you could tell, because he had never really met Susan before. I don't know if he ever, right? I don't think, or did he? I can't remember. I don't think so, right?
I think
Susan wasn't.
Lived in the mansion, but I never saw them in a scene.
Yeah, I think you were both at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, please. I don't know if somebody was if he was aware of Susan. I guess maybe he was aware of Susan. So I don't know. Anyway, so he takes out. Oh, she takes out the mask, and then that's when he realizes what's going on. Yeah, and okay. So, and then what else happens? Oh, okay. Then again, then Will and Sonny find a gun, and in the meantime, Susan's looking. She's looking for the mask. She thinks it's up in the room, so she goes into Brady's bedroom, and here Brady was in taking a shower. And, Brady comes out with just a towel on. Pretty good there too, and she comes on to Brady.
Yeah.
She comes on to Brady, and she's up against him, and his towel falls down, and Will and Sonny are there at the door. And then they confront Susan about the gun, and like Brady's like, get her out of here. He's like behind her, like, but they don't get her out, and she keeps coming on to Susan, and he says, you have a boyfriend, and she doesn't care. No. So that was pretty good. So, and then I guess we see right at the end. I remember it was hilarious. Well, yeah, Brady, Eric Bartol, they both played it very well. Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, did you like when she said, "It's my teeth, isn't it?"
Yeah,
no, it's my teeth.
Yeah.
He's trying to reassure her. No, it's not your teeth. It's like, no, it's just you. It's just
yeah,
you.
You're nuts.
Craziness, probably. Yeah, it's just you. So yeah, that was funny, and he has no clue that it's Kristen. I don't think Brady has any idea that Kristen could be alive, right? That's the only ones that know are Ted and Kate.
Yeah,
at this point. Except we do see in the promos that he's talking. He is talking. I think he is talking to Susan, and he's saying something about, Tony and Andre are both dead, or aren't they both dead? Or I don't know. Maybe at that point Kristen is revealed. I think next week she's supposed to be.
Oh, good.
Revealed. Yeah, I don't know, but I just saw the quick promo, and I just heard Brady mentions Tony and Andre, Tony and Andre are supposed to be dead. So I don't know when that's supposed to come about. And then, of course, right at the end, the real Kristen shows up, comes to see Sonny and Will, and they're all confused. She's in a
you mean the real?
And they knew Susan had just left. Yeah.
Yeah, the real Susan shows up, not the real Kristen. The real Susan shows up.
The real Susan shows up.
Yeah.
So the real Susan, to see Will and Sonny. So, and I think I saw in the promos that the real Susan and Kristen as Susan meet up and see each other. So that's gonna be
awesome. Yeah, because you've never had Kristen impersonating Susan in front of Susan, right?
I think maybe years ago.
I don't.
Yeah, it might be a while ago.
Yeah.
Like 2 years ago.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. So that should be fun to watch.
When Eileen did it in the 90s, she played 5 characters.
Oh, that's right.
Right. Yeah, she did. She played the sister, and then the brother.
Yep.
Yeah. So now this one so far has only, I think, we've only seen Susan. Yeah. And so Xander he hid the mask in his briefcase. So he takes it, and he's sitting there, and Gabi's suspicious of him. And she comes over and she grabs the suitcase, the briefcase from him, because she suspects something. And so that was funny. And they're fighting, and she kicks him right in his groin. And he's like, laying on the ground. And she runs back home. And that's when Rafe confronts her, and I think she said that was hers. And he said, well, that's not hers. That's not her style. He knows better and knows her. And she did tell him the whole story, if I can remember correctly. I think she tells him, exactly her suspicions and why she took it. And he wants her to return it, of course, to Xander. And then what does she do? She runs into who does she run into to give? Oh, she runs into Brady and tells Brady to give it back to him. I think it was Brady. Oh, no, interesting. I know. Does anybody else remember what else was going on?
Well, I thought it was funny that Rafe wasn't buying any of the crap Gabi was saying, that she kept insisting it was her briefcase, and he's like, you wouldn't be caught dead with that thing. And yeah, I thought that was kind of funny. I mean, I was distracted by the salt and pepper shakers, but I mean, it was a cute thing.
Didn't even notice. Yeah. That was racing in.
Oh, and there was a scene too with Rafe and Ben when Ben asked if he could see his nephew, and Rafe said no, and he just talked to Jordan. Jordan said no, and Rafe said he's going to try to get a guardianship, and then maybe then Ben could visit the baby. And then Ben just wanted to take a peek at him for a second as the baby woke up, and Rafe said no. And when Ben left, Rafe's face totally changed, and I'm thinking, oh, he just lied through his teeth. He's never going to let Ben see that baby. I'm just wondering if you kind of caught that too.
Yeah, he kind of had that look like, yeah, right, buddy, you know?
Yeah.
Like kind of, you know, as he closed the door.
You know, all the criminals running around in Salem, half of them have no right to judge Ben.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
True.
Oh, yeah, like him. I think they've pretty well really redeemed him now. And did anybody hear, I don't know, I haven't heard it recently, but I had read somewhere or heard that it's going to come out that it was actually Clyde that was doing the killings, and he set up Ben. But I don't know how they're going to pull that off. I don't know. And it all comes down to people were saying about masks, too, that he had a mask, a Ben mask. And this all comes from DeMira's or, you know, in with the DeMira's or whatever, you know, like how Kristen has the Nicole mask. That it's going to come out that Ben really didn't do it. I don't know.
Okay, but Ben still tried to set the cabin on fire with Abby and Chad in it and take the baby. So Ben really did do that part.
I would think so, bad. Yeah. And I don't even really think how they're going to. That could have just been somebody's speculation or thinking that's what they're going to do. I don't know if there's really any truth behind it. I haven't really seen anything more than that. But they're just kind of making you forget that he did kill 3 people and that he's been, you know, that he has been cured by making kind of Claire the crazy one now. And I said there was some mention of Claire, too, about Sierra. Well, Sierra walked in and caught Ted and Hope kissing. You know, Ted came back and, it didn't take Hope long to, you know, to say, I think we're going to give it a try, because she got her divorce papers from Rafe, and Rafe got the divorce papers. So they're officially over, I guess. Yay. I saw things on Twitter, people celebrating. Yeah, it's official. Rope is over. Yay, everybody celebrate. I don't see too many people upset about it. It's like, it's been a long time coming. So, yeah. Oh.
They just dragged each other down. That was a horrible marriage. I mean, holy crap. They basically just kept throwing each other under the bus. They both took each other for granted. And, you know, Rafe kept blinking her nieces, so it's kind of hard to forgive that. And then Hope kept letting Ted interfere in their marriage, too. So it was doomed from the start.
Doomed from the start.
Oh, yeah. It always was. Like, it always seemed to be a forced pairing, the writers, and there was no chemistry there. Oh.
Yeah.
And then we have Ted, who is, you know. What's that? Hope.
I was saying, I think Hope needs to be single for a bit. And I think she needs to lighten up. I think she needs to have fun. You know, be fun being single. Seriously, I wouldn't be against her maybe becoming like Kate and maybe just doing hookups. And, you know, and because the problem with Hope is Bo. So we're not going to get Bo back. It seems like they cannot find a good pairing for her. She keeps getting stabbed in the back by every guy she's with, and she just can't get, you know, out of the trauma of it. So, you know, I think she should lighten up, have fun, say, hey, you know what, I had the love of my life. I'm going to just have fun.
How about that doctor who sees Jennifer every once in a while?
He needs to tell Jennifer to F off. I mean, how many bad dates is he going to have?
Yeah, the nerve of Jennifer. Yeah, calling him up. What'd you think of that? She calls him up and asks him out after all this time when she left him when Jack came back.
Yeah.
So,
and and then the whole thing with Eric too.
No, but
yeah, it was Eric. Yeah, I forgot about that. Her and Eric.
Hope.
Yeah, the doctor and Hope would
I don't know.
probably be better. Yeah.
True. And what do you think Hope's going to think of Ted when she finds out about that he knew about Holly and he was in on it? I don't know.
She's not going to forgive him.
Play.
Yeah, she's not going to forgive him
no,
for
I don't
that
think
one.
so. Not that one.
Yeah.
Well, that cost her. She lost her job because of it too. So yeah, she's not going to forgive him.
Of course, Kate knows it, so you know Kate's going to use it somehow.
Yeah.
Against Ted. I don't know. It's going to come out somehow. So.
Hope should go back to being a private eye. She does not belong on the police force.
She shouldn't have been commissioner in the first place after she killed Stefan and covered it up. I think that's disqualified right off the bat.
Yeah, that's why she has no reason to judge anybody. Like when she was judging Ben, like she wouldn't just give up on that. She just, So.
Well, I would say in her defense, she killed Stefan, and that's a lot different than what Ben did. I mean, he killed a teenage girl, and we're all glad he killed Serena. That was a blessing. And
we can't blame him for that.
Still alive. Yes, Serena, he deserves
and
a gold star for that.
Supposedly. The nurse was at the cabin.
Yeah, that was sad.
I think he was supposed to. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but
that was
the thing. It's hard to forgive him when he killed a defenseless 20-year-old girl. That's hard to.
Yeah.
So.
So what else do we have going on? Gabi and Stefan, and she's getting so everybody she talks to when she talks about Stefan, they all like Brady and Kate. They're all saying, "Oh, you're having feelings for him." And of course, she's denying it, and she's telling them, "Well, she doesn't want him to go to jail. She wants to be she doesn't want him going down that way. She wants to take him down herself."
Yeah.
By getting married, but she's falling for him. She's just
Yeah.
And she knows it too. Yeah. What about what?
The bath they got at Doug's place.
Okay, yes. Yeah, at Doug's place. Yeah.
Yeah, they were attempting to have sex on Julie's desk in Julie spilled champagne. Or was it bottled water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was bottled water.
I think it was water.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They're always going at it. Yeah. Oh.
Well, Gabi's reason was they rented out the place for their parties, so that meant they had control of the offices too. I mean, it's like, why would you even try the thing that you're doing? You don't get to have sex all over a restaurant because you rented it out. She tried. She tried to sell that one.
Yeah.
I hope they keep up the Gabi Julie hate, but it's very interesting.
Yeah.
They crack me up.
Oh yeah. So, do we have anything with Maggie or Victor this week? I don't think so. I'm trying to think.
No, I don't remember Victor.
I know what. Roman fired Sierra. from her waitress job because she never shows up. She's never at work. I thought that was funny.
After I read that spoiler, I'm like, wait a second. I remember her maybe being a waitress one time these past few months.
Yeah,
I actually thought
really.
she was still, I don't, it's been.
I didn't know what she did.
Any money? No.
I don't know.
At
least, I don't know how she did. Well, does she have a trust fund like Hope? I don't know.
Yeah, she has a trust fund.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Yeah, then she did the bailout
I don't know.
or something. Or get him an attorney. I think she used it.
And Ben says he's not sure about. Yeah, and Ben says he's not sure about his job with Stefan being in jail. So I don't know. Maybe wonder if that's a lead up to something they're going to go into work together or something. I don't know. If that's kind of what they're going for. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean there has to be a reason for Roman to fire her when none of us remember she worked for him.
I was going to say, where did
that's a good point.
Yeah. It's like, why did they do that? That kind of come out of nowhere. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess she did. I didn't think she was. I thought she was just helping him out. I thought maybe she was just doing it once or twice to help him out. I didn't realize that actually was her job. Because like Tripp and Claire were the ones, they worked, at the square there. They had that job there. So, and of course we have Haley and Tripp. Haley and JJ moving in with Tripp. So, where that's. That's going to create a little triangle there. Something. And Haley starts having nightmares about Claire. So I think that's coming up. So
yeah.
When is Tripp leaving?
I saw the date was August 27th. End of August.
So he has another month. And of course, Rex. And then in the previews, Rex confronts Xander, probably about his mother, about Xander taking his mother. It's like, Rex, I don't think you have a chance.
No.
Xander. That's like really mismatch right there. Oh, but I don't know. Then we have the whole Sarah, and Eric. I don't know what's going on there. Sarah,
I'm telling all those two.
They're just dragging.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Eric's just like a dirt bag, and Sarah looks fickle as hell. No, she couldn't have Eric because he rejected her, so she married Rex. And she didn't have to marry Rex. And then she decided, Eric wants me now, so she can go back to Eric. I just don't like them because she's just being selfish. And bring back Nicole.
It'll be time to bring back Nicole as soon as. I guess as soon as Sarah gets with Eric. Yeah, because I'm thinking Sarah and Xander. Where's the end game? Maybe I'm thinking maybe what Sarah's going to get with Eric right in time for Nicole to come back, and then somehow Sarah maybe will end up with Xander. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm all for. I have to say Xander has freaking chemistry with everyone. Holy crap! He had chemistry with Hope yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, he did. He had chemistry with Gabi too.
And Lonnie.
Lonnie has chemistry with everybody.
Yeah.
Lonnie.
And Lonnie too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just he's the charmer, man. Oh yeah. So. And Maggie. He has chemistry with Maggie too.
Yeah, he does have chemistry with Maggie.
Yeah. They're sweet though.
Yeah, they're adorable. Oh, the app, Politics and Rogers did a little 2-part video about their Xander and Maggie's relationship. It's really cute. Yeah. So download the Days of Our Lives app. I recommend it.
Yeah,
there's cute stuff on there.
Yeah, I listened to that, and there's also Lauren Koslow too has a interview thing on there, I think. Yeah, Michael Fairman does some of them. Inside Salem, or maybe I'm thinking the Inside Salem. Is that on the app too, or no?
That's like a podcast. Yeah.
That's a podcast. Okay. Yeah, I listened to that one. Yeah. Okay. Looks we have a caller. I think it might be Angela. I'll bring her on.
Hey, how are y'all?
Hi.
Hi.
Good. How are you?
Just fine. Just kind of listening in. We've had terrible storms here, so I don't know if I don't know. I think it's probably calming down a little bit. It's just been unbelievable for like an hour and a half here.
Yeah.
But,
I'm sitting in front of a fan. So hot here.
Well, I was listening to the whole thing about Hope and Rafe, and honestly, it was just such a waste. It was such a waste of time. And, and there's no way really for them to bring Peter Reckle back, I don't suppose. He probably doesn't want to come back. And I don't think there is any planning. I just don't think there is anyone now. I think that they could have they might have been able to make, who was the handsome guy that they brought on? And then they just tore the story up twice.
Aiden.
Oh, Aiden,
right.
Oh, yeah, they messed his character.
Mm-hmm. But, that was just like, twice they destroyed that. So, you just can't tear that one up a third time. And so it's just, I think it's really unfortunate because, I think that Hope is such a central character to the history of the show that you really can't show much of a life for her now. They really can't. So I don't know. That's disappointment. I don't think it's really on Ron. I think this happened, in the group before Ron. But I don't see unless Peter Reckle would come back. I just don't see. Like I said, I don't
like
see
Carrie said, she needs maybe just to be by herself.
But
Jen said about Private Eye or something.
Yeah, well, maybe so. Black Patch probably needs some people, but I do some work. But it just seems like I don't know. I just feel like we've just lost hope, and it not hope for the show, but just. I don't know. It's just really, it's just a real shame. They really do need to be careful about when they get rid of legacy characters and don't really make any accommodations for them like they did with Peter Reckle. Because, I think they could have worked something out. Because I think that's on Corday. That's not a Ron. That's not a Ron issue. Well, I'm sure, but he was so diplomatic about coming back for the anniversary, and they just misused him terribly. They locked him up and chained him to the floor for how many days, and that was miserable to even watch. And then, and he still really, put on the corporate hat and did the little anniversary interview and and talked about how there were other actors that had been lead that stepped aside when he came on the show, and so he wanted to be able to do the same thing. But there but there's no one. To me, I don't know. Like I said, I liked Peter Reckle and I liked the character of Bo, and I think Bo is more of the Alice Horton type character than even Jennifer or Hope. I think he could have been kind of the patriarch of, common sense and everything. But I think that's probably gone away. So I don't know. But I did read that his wife is doing some type of documentary. I don't know if I read that locally here. I don't know if they're still here in Nashville or not. But she's doing something with music and some type of documentary, and one of her fans had written it, and had really asked the Days audience to really be supportive of it. I need to find that and retweet it because she's working on something. And so So that's good. But anyway, I just don't know. This makes me kind of sad about Hope. I just don't know what they do. I think it's just a shame. And now they've got, I guess Claire, is gone, and we've got. Who is supposed to stay? Are they going to keep Sean on the show, or is that still kind of up in the air?
I don't think
so.
Temporarily. I think they were there temporarily, and they took her away to wherever she was going to be. I think they just mainly come back to take Claire away, from what I understand. Yeah.
Okay, so they're going to be back away again.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. That's kind of a shame too. I saw where they're doing another one of these Starstruck events with alumni, and so Olivia Keegan is going to be on there, and Vincent Irizarry, and most of these people are on the CBS shows, I think now, but most of the people that are coming.
Vincent got hired for Bold and Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think he had been on there once before, hadn't he?
I'm not sure.
I know it was him being on
B&B. Yeah, I've never really watched Bold and Beautiful, so I don't know. I think I just read something, but I don't really know anything about the show to even really say who's who. But yeah, like I said, at least they're they're still pulling people in, to come to these events. But like I said, when was the last time? There was a tweet this week, I think, about Judy Evans, and when have we seen her?
Yeah,
it's been a while.
You know what? That's true. I have not seen Judy Evans for a while. Like Justin, we've seen, but like what happened to Adrian? Like all that stuff that was going on with Will.
Mhm.
Was she there then? When they got married? Is that the last time we saw her?
I think that was it. Yeah, I think she was.
Was she there?
Surely.
When Will and Sonny got married, when he was sick in the hospital room, were they there?
I can't imagine that she wasn't there for the wedding.
No, she wasn't.
She wasn't there?
No.
Oh. Well,
I don't know. Both weren't there, and then they showed Justin like a week later on the show. Like, really, you couldn't have had them do that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he showed. Yeah, I think he was doing some lawyer thing. But yeah, no, Justin Adrian. No, I can't remember the last time Judy's been on the show. And she did such a great job with the whole Bonnie thing last year. That's what pisses me off. She was so good with the whole Bonnie and Adrian thing, and then they just completely let her loose.
Yeah. She was good when she threatened Leo, though.
Oh, yeah, she's good.
I miss those scenes were hysterical. That was funny.
I miss Leo, yeah. And his mother, too. She was good.
Every time I look at Kevin on Young and Restless, I think of Leo. I'm like...
Yeah. Maybe he'll sneak back into their lives again,
I hope so.
I hope so.
Yeah.
He was quite the character.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, very entertaining, yes. Yeah, I missed him. It's every so often you get these, yes. So.
Have they talked about the Day of Days yet for the fall?
They haven't. Days usually doesn't announce it till September sometime. But the Starstruck event already announced what they have that on Friday, Days Past or something. They've already are advertising about that and booking rooms at the Sportsman's Lodge for planning it for the Day of Days. But and then I thought I saw Land of Cause tweet something about it. Something about Day of Days. It's been that same weekend. It's been that same weekend for years, for probably the last 5 years, 6 or more maybe. So I would think they're still going to do it. I don't know. I would think so.
I would think so
will.
too. I mean, they're certainly doing much better now than they have been several years still. So I would think so. I'm
kind of liking the stories lately, and I'm waiting for the Demiras some more Demiras to come back when You know,
yeah.
Tony, Andre, all the, Anna, and the whole mix. And if Chad comes back and you have Kristen back, could be very interesting with a lot more Demira's like inner fighting for control. I think should be very interesting. How that all play out.
I think we know it'll come, so we're just having to figure out when. But I don't think they really have used like obviously Judy Evans has just been not there, but they really they occasionally they'll come up with a story for Justin, and then it just kind of peters out. And but I've noticed that there's a lot more activity on Twitter for him with General Hospital. That they seem they seem to really plug he and the Olivia relationship a lot more. So maybe he's doing more of that. I don't know. But I like I said, I really like Wally Kurth, and like I said, I wish they could figure out a way to do some more music on the show.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That would be good.
They have a lot of people that sing, and most of them all can.
Yes, I understand. I really thought Ron was going to bring that over, since isn't he the one who brought back the nurses' ball and General Hospital?
Nurses' ball.
And that's been such a huge
they do that.
So
they do it every year now.
On there. Yeah, so I was kind of hoping he was going to do that for days, and especially with Corday, composing his own music, you think they could come up with original music, so it wouldn't cost them anything really.
Or have Finn Taylor on, Wally's band.
Because we got little bits and pieces with Claire singing and JJ playing the guitar a little bit, and him and Haley singing, but that was about it.
Yeah,
as far as music goes. But
yeah, I think I had a lot more hope that they were going to do more of that, but it just didn't. It just never came to fruition.
Yeah. Oh, we didn't mention Jack and Jennifer this week. And
okay, yeah, their encounter. Yeah, did you want to talk about that?
I didn't like Jennifer wrote an editorial against him. I don't have a problem with a spectator doing it, maybe somebody else doing it. I just thought it's tacky to do that, when they're exes and they have kids and they have grandkids. I don't think she should have done it. But I do like that she gave him something he wrote about his own editorial. I think he wrote about the First Amendment back in the day, and I thought that was good. I think she used that as an olive branch. I think that would have been more convincing than her just ripping him to shreds in the paper. I thought that was just rude and tacky, and it led to them fighting.
Stupid to his level.
Yeah.
In a way,
I decided.
But and it kind of convinced him maybe when he read that, I think, to go ahead and get his memory back. He went and told him.
Right. Yeah, so I think his own words is what moved him, not her nasty editorial. And I just don't think Jennifer's going about this whole thing the right way. She has tried jogging his memory with the whole kidnapping thing when she was just a firefighter and all that. But I just didn't like the editorial thing. I just thought that was just something that, exes shouldn't really do to each other. And then so Jack's thinking about taking the serum, and it sounds like he's kind of giving her blessing, but she doesn't really want him to do it. So I wonder. So I'm kind of looking forward to that, because I think we're all getting tired of this Jack anyway.
Yeah. It's sometimes these storylines, they do drag them out a little bit, and we're ready for them to move on.
Since New Year's. Yeah, it's been since New Year's Eve. It's been a while. It's been 6 months.
Yeah, New Year's Eve. Mm-hmm. Of course, everything's about 6 or 7 months. I think they're now are like about 7 months ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're shooting February.
Close to 7 now.
Crazy.
Well, it's just so ridiculous too to find out people that are coming back or they're not coming back. I saw the thing where, Chriselle Hartley is coming back, and here, so here, when is that going to be? Is this going to be 10 months from now? And yes, then that makes you wonder about the story, and that kind of brings up the whole issue too, like you were talking about that Ben's father, Clyde, whether her return will involve him.
Yeah, I don't know about how critical that one was. Yeah.
We finally could find out who David's father is.
No, not yet.
Oh. Yeah. No. And what's the? Should we wonder who is it? Does it really matter, or I don't know. I always kept thinking Lonnie and maybe Eli would take the baby. That's what I'm thinking. Might happen down the line if they get married.
I mean, that makes sense. But I mean, seriously, this guy hasn't noticed his baby's been gone this whole time and doesn't want to know where it is. And I think it's kind of important to know who the father is.
Yeah.
Mhm. You would think maybe Rafe would try to find out or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So, Is there anything else we haven't covered? Or no, we talked about Eve and Jack. Well, of course, Eve's all upset, trying to convince him not to do it.
Yeah.
So, I don't think that's what I can think of anything else. Any other spoilers coming up or any?
Not that I know of.
No.
It looks like there's going to be an engagement between Gabi and Stefan coming soon. And Tony's back on Friday.
Yeah, Tony's back on Friday. It's Tony, it sounds like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or is it Tony?
Finally.
Or is it Andre pretending to be Tony? But it's supposed to be Tony, so it's already kind of out there. So, of course, with Anna coming back, so.
Yes. Well, he can play both,
He can play both, right? He can play both, and one pretended to be the other. Either way, I guess. So it could be interesting, yeah. Well, it'd be interesting to see how.
We also had that picture with Hattie and Roman. That was on Twitter this week, so I guess they're going to go back and do some more with that. Y'all may have talked about that.
Oh, really? I missed.
I don't know.
Oh, I missed that. I'd like to see Hattie back.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I think it was a Twitter. I don't do Facebook, and I can pretty much just do Twitter.
Oh, okay.
And so I do and occasionally I'll go and look at an Instagram, but I don't do that very frequently. I have an Instagram, but I don't really even have it. I use it more as Pinterest than I do as Instagram, so I don't really use it like you're supposed to. So, but also it's usually Twitter that I have. But I think they are going to do something with Roman and Hattie. I think that would be cute.
Wow.
Time.
I still think they should put Roman and Kate back together.
Yeah.
Roman and Kate, yeah.
Yeah.
They had Roman and Kate. They even tried Roman and Anna there for a while when she came back. So I don't know. And it'd be interesting with Kate when Tony comes back, if it's Tony or Andre, what's going to happen there too. It'd be interesting. And then there's out there it's like Kristen and Tony or something are supposed to get married, or she proposes marriage or something to Tony. Well, I don't know.
Oh, surely Tony
interesting.
got more sense
But really,
Tony,
I was going to say, if it's Tony, he was still married to Anna. I mean, like Anna thinks he's dead, and they were married. She was carrying around his ashes.
Yeah.
So,
I just can't see Tony. I don't know. I can't see Tony forgiving Kristen and getting tied back.
Right.
I just don't see it. But of course, it's been so long. There are probably a lot of people that don't remember.
I do.
Back in, yeah.
I think all of us would remember it. I think
yeah, we remember
the majority
it.
Yeah. Picking them up.
Yeah. As many times as Thao's been on and it's been Tony, I myself get mixed up trying to keep it all straight. Like when he came back, when he was Tony, when he was Andre, when he was Andre pretending. Yeah, it's like, oh my goodness. And then at first he was Stefano's son, and then he wasn't. Then he was, and then Andre was a nephew,
yeah.
and then he was a son. The last time he came back was that I found out that he was really his son. So yeah, it's hard to keep straight.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but
we never hear anything about Renee Jones. I wonder how she's doing. Is she enjoying retirement, or
I don't know.
I haven't heard anything. I know I think I read that she was going to retire in Georgia.
Mhm. Okay.
But I've never seen anything. And her mother. I think her mother and her stepfather live in Columbia, South Carolina, my hometown. So every now and then, I used to, when she was still on the show, occasionally there'd be something, and somebody from Columbia would mention something that she had been spotted somewhere in town, Kristen, her mom. But I haven't. Like I said, I haven't. Since she left the show, I mean, she really did. She planned her retirement, and then she was out of there.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
It would be nice to see her again, though, even if it was Ghost Lexi. I would still like to see that.
Oh yeah. Well, when she was, that evil character, with the red dress, when they did that, and that was awesome. That really was. That was by far her best storyline.
That would be nice because they bring everybody else from the dead. They could bring her back too, if she wanted to be back. I mean. I think that's the whole thing. Is I think she was ready to go, and she was speculator. Well, I don't think she wants to come back. Which may be Peter Reckl's situation too now at this point. I don't really know. Yeah, some of them it's a personal choice. I think so. But he had a death in the family, didn't he? Wasn't there something? Peter Reckl? I think was it his mother?
I
don't
think
know.
so.
Or father? Was it his mother? I thought.
His parents.
Mother or parent? One of his parents, yeah. Long ago. Oh. Well, anything else? I think we've covered just about. Well, I hope that none of y'all experience the rain that we have had in Tennessee tonight. Because it's beginning to think we're going to be whipping out the canoes soon. We've had our share of bad rain and hailstorms and bad thunderstorms and hail. And
if it makes you feel better, we're in a heat wave on the East Coast.
Yeah, we have a bad heat wave, yeah.
Oh, I know. It has cooled off. That's one good thing about the rain is it's cooled off some, but it's been but the rain, the rain here all year, like even back in February and March, it was more rain than the state has had since 1880 or something. I mean, it's just been unbelievable. I don't know how much rain this all has brought, but it's been a lot. But anyway, it was good to hear from you guys. Like I said, thanks. I'm sorry I can't contribute very much because I've just been not watching it very often these days. Yeah. But it's always good to catch up. Yeah. If you can, call in tomorrow night if you can for the interview. For Thaao. Is that tomorrow? Yeah, I was thinking it was it's tomorrow at, I don't know what. Yeah. Well, that's when he comes back, but we're doing it, it's tomorrow. Okay, so it's tomorrow. What time tomorrow? Yeah. Eastern time? Eastern time, it would be 8 p.m. Okay, so it'll be 7 here. Okay, yeah. I'll need to mark that down. I should be able to do that. Yeah. Well, like I said, y'all take care. Yep. Okay, everyone. Yeah. Everybody. Hopefully see a lot of you tomorrow. Okay. Take care. Bye. Bye. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.